The Bell Boeing V-22 Osprey is an American multi-mission, tiltrotor military aircraft with both vertical takeoff and landing (VTOL) and short takeoff and landing (STOL) capabilities. It is designed to combine the functionality of a conventional helicopter with the long-range, high-speed cruise performance of a turboprop aircraft. The V-22 is operated by the United States and Japan, and is not only a new aircraft design, but a new type of aircraft that entered service in the 2000s, a tiltrotor compared to fixed-wing and helicopter designs. The V-22 first flew in 1988 and after a long development, was fielded in 2007. The design essentially combines the vertical takeoff ability of a helicopter, but the range of a fixed-wing airplane. The failure of Operation Eagle Claw in 1980 during the Iran hostage crisis underscored that there were military roles for which neither conventional helicopters nor fixed-wing transport aircraft were well suited. The United States Department of Defense, DoD, initiated a program to develop an innovative transport aircraft with long-range, high-speed, and vertical takeoff capabilities, and the Joint Service Vertical Takeoff, Landing Experimental, JVX, program officially began in 1981. A partnership between Bell Helicopter and Boeing Helicopters was awarded a development contract in 1983 for the V-22 tiltrotor aircraft. The Bell Boeing team jointly produces the aircraft. The V-22 first flew in 1989 and began flight testing and design alterations. The complexity and difficulties of being the first tiltrotor for military service led to many years of development. The United States Marine Corps, USMC, began crew training for the MV-22 Osprey in 2000 and fielded it in 2007. It supplemented and then replaced their Boeing VTOL CH-46C Knights. The U.S. Air Force, USAF, fielded its version of the tiltrotor, the CV-22B, in 2009. Since entering service with the Marine Corps and Air Force, the Osprey has been deployed in transportation and medevac operations over Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, and Kuwait. The U.S. Navy began using the CMV-22B for carrier on-board delivery duties in 2021. In the late 20th century, VTOL aircraft gained popularity, and many prototype designs were developed, but only one entered service. The Harrier fighter attack jet used a turbofan engine. A practical tilt rotor remained more elusive, until finally in the 1980s the United States moved forward with V-22 design. Overcoming many challenges, over 400 aircraft were fielded by the 2020s. The failure of Operation Eagle Claw, the Iran hostage rescue mission, in 1980 demonstrated to the U.S. military a need for a new type of aircraft that could not only take off and land vertically, but also could carry combat troops, and do so at speed. Additionally, a concentrated force is vulnerable to a single nuclear weapon. Airborne solutions with high speed and range allow for their rapid dispersal to reduce this vulnerability. The U.S. Department of Defense began the JVX aircraft program in 1981, under U.S. Army leadership. The Osprey is the world's first production tiltrotor aircraft, with one 3-bladed propeller, turboshaft engine, and transmission nacelle mounted on each wingtip. It is classified as a powered lift aircraft by the Federal Aviation Administration. For takeoff and landing, it typically operates as a helicopter with nacelles vertical and rotors horizontal. Once airborne, the nacelles rotate forward 90 degrees in as little as 12 seconds for horizontal flight.